Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans 1977. It's Friday, and you know what that means. It's time for another SmackDown Event Center Wrestling Report. And now, here is the man that will bring you the Wrestling Report, the host of Eric Lima Shenanigans 1977, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans 1977, episode 1830. That's right, we are about 170 episodes away from 2000 already. Holy mackerel me, I'm telling you. Well, I gotta find out how many videos that I do per week on this channel because I can add up. I think if I keep this up by February, I'll probably hit the episode 2000. You know what I mean? It's so surreal. Now, I've been doing this channel now for 2 years. As you know, I had two other previous channels beforehand, and they were in the basement. But now that I'm up here, it's a new era and everything else, and holy mackerel. Been 2 years since. A lot has happened in these past 2 years, but having almost 2,000 episodes of this show, it's even crazier in itself. And it's now I'm just 100. Now after this, be 170 episodes away. You know? It's insane. It's totally insane. I'll be reaching 1900 by the end of the year, probably. That's 70 more episodes away from there. So, alright. So I do, like I said, 6 game shows. That's 6 videos right there. I do, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, TNA. TNA is 4. That's 10 episodes. I do AEW. And I got 3 more AEW Dynamite, Collision, and Rampage. Basically 13 episodes a week. Your basic 13. So, let's see. 13 episodes. 170 divided by 13. I would have to do it in... Yeah, I would have to... It would be by February. By February, I reach over 2,000 episodes. Or more. Or if I do more episodes a week. And anyways, it is episode 1830 of my show, Eric Lima Shenanigans 1977. November the 23rd, 2024, 1:14 p.m. That's right, Saturday, final Saturday of the week. Not the final Saturday, last day of the week. Tomorrow we'll start the final week of November. We have Thanksgiving coming up this coming Thursday. I'll be getting my physical copy of the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection this coming Tuesday because I ordered it on Best Buy. We have Black Friday. We have all sorts of craziness. We might see a little glimpse of winter. A little glimpse. Just a tiny bit. Because I'm just looking at... I looked at the winter report, the weather report, and according... Let me just do here. Alright, according to... Okay, right now it's raining. But I need to use precise location. And rain. Yep, it's raining. Choose area. Hey. New beige. Oh yeah, it's raining right now until 4 o'clock. Now, it looks like it starts. Okay, never mind. A mixture of rain and snow, but the high is going to be 46 on Friday. It's going to be raining on Thanksgiving, that kind of, like, you know. Yeah, so, but it's going to be a mixture coming until 8 o'clock that night. Well, no big deal. So it won't be much. So, it's a little glimpse, you know. A little bit of a glimpse of, you know, we could see a little bit of weather. And I will give you Netflix another chance. Expected by Saturday. Okay. That will be 2 weeks from today. The new Harley Cameron shirt that I did, the Wrath of Harley Cameron. So I can't wear it. I can't wait to wear it though. So I am just excited, very excited. So yeah, lots of stuff happening in this week and everything else. So we're gonna do this thing because I like it. All right, we're gonna talk about what now. As you know, also a week from today is Survivor Series, folks, and Survivor Series coming up. WarGames. That's what I always want to say it like that. WarGames, you know, and William Regal and all that good stuff. He's back, so he should have showed up and saying it, but it seems like Rhea Ripley beat everybody else to it. All right, the Rogue Bloodline. I'm not going to call them the Bloodline 2.0. That's stupid. I'm calling them the Rogue Bloodline because they are a bunch of rogues. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, the Tonga brothers, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, and then you got Bronson Reed, who is half Samoan. That's another thing you need to keep in mind too. You know, who knows when you say a rogue bloodline, it's like a bloodline that doesn't follow any traditions or something like that. That's what I call them the rogue bloodline. They come out and Solo Sikoa demanded that Roman Reigns surrender. Do you ever think that's going to happen? Solo Sikoa is fulfilling himself. Now, as you know, Bayley was the first of four to advance to the semifinals to the United States title tournament. Women's United States title tournament, mind you. We have the men's one is LA Knight, where they're trying to crown the first ever women's United States title holder. Bianca Belair, Blair Davenport, and Chelsea Green went one-on-one. But during the match, Jade Cargill was basically thrown on top of a car. And during the matchup somehow, we don't know who did it. In fact, she was laying like this. And then Bianca Belair had to rush to the back. There was no countouts. So the thing kept on going. It was between Chelsea Green and Blair Davenport. And Chelsea Green ends up winning the matchup. So, and she'll be facing Bayley in one half the left-handed bracket of the semifinals. Of the semifinals for the United States title. As you know, the first ever women's United States champion will be crowned Saturday night's main event. That'll be on the 14th. That's 3 weeks. 3 weeks from today. So check that out if you can. Bayley, Naomi, and Nick Aldis were checking in Cargill with Belair. Cargill was on the stretcher. Belair says, I got to go with her. She's my partner. And Bayley and Naomi were worried about it. The whole thing. And Nick Aldis were worried about the whole thing. Comedian and actor Adam Ray. Now I kind of find out he does this parody of Dr. Phil. And he also played Vince McMahon in the series Young Rock, which is really crazy. So he's in attendance for SmackDown. United States title on the line. LA Knight defending against Santos Escobar. But before that, Shinsuke Nakamura did a video interrupting LA Knight. And he says, I've been watching you and everything else. And distracting Knight. And during the matchup, Shinsuke Nakamura ended up showing up again. Distracting Knight. But despite that distraction, LA Knight did pick up the victory to retain the title. And then Shinsuke Nakamura once again attacking Knight after the matchup. And hit him with the Kinshasa. LA Knight, Shinsuke Nakamura could be a very interesting feud, to say the least. Johnny Gargano was talking to the Emotion and Machine Guns about Tommaso Ciampa and his behavior as of late, and his Street Profits interrupt him. As you know, Tommaso Ciampa goes one-on-one with Montez Ford. But then the OG Bloodline, the original Bloodline, Sami Zayn, the Usos, and Roman Reigns arrived at the arena. How are they going to respond to the fact that Paul Heyman was not available to call? Well, we shall soon find out about that situation, don't we? But then Nick Aldis confronted Nia Jax about what happened to Jade Cargill. Were you responsible? And Nia Jax says, no, I was helping Tiffany Stratton and Candice LeRae prepare for their tag match. But then and then Cody Rhodes starts walking by. Nick Aldis was talking to him and saying, where are you going? He said, I'm going out in the ring. I'm going to confront Kevin Owens. He said, Kevin Owens is not here. And he said, don't believe everything you hear. And they coming out, and he went out there, calls out Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens interrupts him. They're arguing. Security and Nick Aldis made sure that made sure that nothing else happens. And then Cody Rhodes says, "Hey, if you want this matchup, your time, anytime, anywhere, any place, it's your call. Ball's in your court." And Kevin Owens goes, "Hey, fine, I do what I want." And Kevin Owens walks away. And the OG Bloodline talking about what to do with Solo, how to respond to Solo, who's the fifth man, what we're going to do. And Roman Reigns says, "I got no plan for once." So, and then Sami Zayn tries to suggest Seth Rollins again, and hey, Seth Rollins is out. Ironically enough, Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes and their families attended the premiere in Hawaii of Moana 2. So, what does that tell you? Anything's possible there. So, Carmelo Hayes and Giovanni were talking, and Rhodes confronts Hayes, and then shoving matchup, and then Nick Aldis breaks it up and says, "You better reevaluate your number one pick." And found out as a result in a non-title match next week, Cody Rhodes will go one-on-one with Carmelo Hayes. That's going to be a matchup for sure. And so Bayley and Naomi took on Candice LeRae and Tiffany Stratton. And Nia Jax is involved during the matchup, giving Bayley and Naomi the victory by disqualification, and then Io Sky gets involved. If Bayley gets added to the WarGames team, we could see a reunion of the former Damage Control stablemates in Io Sky and Bayley, even though Io Sky is still a member of Damage Control, but it's down to 2 with her and Kairi Sane. So, Dakota Kai is back, so who knows what's going to happen there. So, but then Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez attacks Io, and then Ray was out and starts beating Nia Jax and everybody else with the kendo stick and clearing the house, being there for the comrades. So we'll see what happens there. Montez Ford went one-on-one with Tommaso Ciampa. Ford ended up winning the matchup, but then Tommaso Ciampa attacking Ford after the matchup. Angelo Dawkins helped out his tag team partner. Gargano tries to reason with Ciampa, and then Ciampa once again shoves Gargano, and then the Motor City Machine Guns coming out, and Ciampa retreats and says, "Whose side are you on? Whose team are you on?" And Johnny Gargano was like, he respects and he's grown. Look, he's been longtime friends and everything else. So I think we'll see DIY may have a new attitude when it's all said and done. And then both bloodlines, the Rogue Bloodline and the OG Bloodline, confront each other. But then Solo Sikoa says, "What's it going to be?" And he hands the microphone to Roman. Roman's about to talk, and then, ladies and gentlemen, Paul Heyman is back after being powerbombed to a table at Madison Square Garden. He says, "You know what? My math could be off. It ain't going to be 5-on-4. It's 5-on-5. And he's pointing. And everybody's been talking and speculating who would be the fifth guy. CM Punk shows up. And both teams were brawling. CM Punk's the fifth man, part of WarGames. Ironically, CM Punk made his return during that event last year. So, who would have thought, right? And then Roman Reigns was talking to him. He's like, "This is my wise man." We'll see. I'm here for him. So, it seems like Paul Heyman has been doing a lot of hooking up. So, we shall see what happens. And I'm telling you right now, I'm totally excited about the Survivor Series, so who knows what's going to happen. And next week, though, Jade Cargill will not be medically cleared to fight in the United States women's title women's United States tournament. But there will be a mystery opponent for Michin and Piper Niven, so it's going to be very interesting to see who is going to be that. Next week we'll find out on Black Friday. Thanks on Black Friday SmackDown. So that's all the time we have on the show. Episode 1830 up next. I'm going to give my report for AEW Rampage. And then we'll make my predictions for Full Gear happening tonight. Alright, I will see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful day. Until next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, doing for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with a Raven Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.